Be prepared to be inspired and uplifted by the incredible Young Prophets Mentor Program. Next, we present a powerful demonstration that vividly illustrates the harsh realities of youth violence in our communities and schools. Watch as these formerly troubled youth, now demonstrating remarkable order, discipline, and fierce boldness, bring to life the build-up to conflicts and offer crucial solutions. These are the lessons our youth need to learn early and often. Get ready to witness the transformative power of confidence and mentorship in action. Young Prophets.
All right. It's a lot of great information that been coming out, right? All right. So I'm Brother Jasper. I deal with the youth here in Killeen, and it's a mentorship program called the Young Prophets. All right, so that's what we out here to do, to train up our men. Let's get this slide. So the mentor program, like everybody been saying today, is to train up a child, to show them which way they should go. Because a lot of times they don't have guidance. You see that? So they have to have the guidance to know which way they got to go. It says the father to the fatherless. I'm a victim of that because my father died. He was gone. So now if he's gone, my mom can't raise me to be a man. So who's going to show him how to be a man? There's a lot of brothers in our community that don't have fathers. So we have stepped up to be the father to the fathers. That's what we out here to do, to show these men how to change a tie, to get their hands dirty, to apply the things that they need to do to be great young men. All right? This right here says evil communication. It's in the rap music. It's in the advertisement. It's all in our community with the gangs. The scripture says evil communication corrupts good manners. Before they go off, something had expired them or triggered them to say, hey, let's go do this. Don't nobody just wake up in the morning and say, let's go rob a store. There had to be some kind of evil communication that was communicated to these people, to those brothers and sisters, what they seen. You see today, you see rappers, they rapping about killing this, hating this, selling this, but then they got a cross on their neck. That's a teacher of lies. When you look at the cross, you say, oh, he's surely a spiritual man, but he rapping about killing folks. That's a confusion. So we out here to show our people who we are. Our brothers got to change their mindset. So the last bullet says vision. The scripture says, without a vision, the people perish. If they don't see leaders, if they don't see righteousness, how are they going to know how to follow it? They have to be able to be taught. They have to be able to see these things. So with that vision, it says, without a vision, the people perish. So without further ado, we brought a righteous vision so our people don't perish. And with that, young prophets, are you ready? Are you ready? Proceed.
Young prophets, front face, move. Front face, down. Nation time. Who? There, God. There, God. All right. All right. Forward. Ooh. There, God. There, God. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. All right. All right. Left, 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 left. Left, right. All right. All right. Left, 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 left. Swing along. Naturally. Left, right. All right. All right. All right. Coming. All right.
What you see here today is young men that's in our mentor program. They're getting their mind in order. They understand discipline. They understand how to be respectful. They understand how to be young men. You got to understand. If you see these brothers in high school, they gonna move different than other brothers in high school. They're going to move different than other brothers in middle school. Their light going to shine. Then that person going to say, why you do what you do? And when they ask those questions, they can show them that example, a righteous example. So now we got 2 videos I want to show you. Let's get the first video.
Hey, so you either gonna need a new battery or maybe an alternator, man. We just gonna have to maybe run up here to the battery testing spot.
Forget all that, though. Guess what I found in my big brother's bed, bro? I found this. Let me see it, bro. Nah.
Man, so we can head up to. Hey, hold on, man. These little dudes.
Bro, let me see it right now. It's not even your gun,
Hey,
man.
hey.
It's not.
Hey, bruh. Y'all too young to be playing with guns, man. Where y'all get this from, man? Bruh. Y'all can't be playing with no.
Who can answer a question? What's wrong with this video? What you got? They had a what? Is that something we supposed to be having? No. Who else got it? What's wrong with the video? Who else? Young man, what's your name? DeAndre, stand up. Come here real quick. So tell me, what's wrong with that video right there?
They're fighting.
And what else?
They're on the train rails.
What they had in their hand?
A gun. That's too inappropriate.
Exactly. Exactly. Y'all see that? That's inappropriate. Young men shouldn't have that. We know the answers, but we got to train them. So now I got a solution for you. Isaiah.
Yes, sir.
Step out. Give me Proverbs 1 and 10. Kila.
Yes, sir.
Step out. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 23, and verse 2.
Exodus. I apologize. Exodus 23, verse 2. Let's go.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
It says, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. What is an example of multitude to do evil? Gangs, cliques, people who rob, people who steal, people who kill. That's a multitude to do evil. That's things you shouldn't follow. Read on.
Neither shalt thou speak in a cause.
It says, neither shall you speak in a cause. What is this cause? This cause is violence and crime. You shouldn't speak about that stuff. What is examples of people that speak about violence and crime? That's the rap group, the rap community. That's stuff you shouldn't be speaking about, right? Read.
To decline after many, to wrest judgment.
It says to wrest judgment. You're wrestling with your judgments. You're wrestling between right and wrong, between good and bad. You're wrestling between that. And the rap community is making you think that violence is right, that violence and crime is good, that murdering is good, when it truly is not.
All praises. Pauline. That's what this program is to do. To change the mind of these young men to understand God laws, to not hate their brother. The difference between these young men and y'all is you got to just change your mind. That's it. Just change your mind. When I look at you, I look at that's my brother right there. I don't look at you like a Negro or a hater or a buster. I look at you, that's my little brother right there. If all of us has that same mindset, it wouldn't be no problems. Because I'm not going to rob from my brother. I'm not for to steal from my brother. I'm not for to cheat on my brother. So we have to have that mindset. Next video.
Bro, you know what street you on, bro? It don't matter where I'm at, bro. What you mean? What you mean? What's good with you? Where I'm at, man. This ain't that. 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 Say look.
Homicide charges are now filed after a teen is gunned down in broad daylight.
Who can tell me what's wrong with that video? Same man? What you got, my brother? Cry loud. Stand up. Come on with it. Come on with it. What's your name?
Leandre,
What's wrong with that video, Leandre?
the one that got the gun immediately shooting the innocent one.
Right. So what that's called? What that's called? When you see that, what is that called?
That's called crime.
That's absolutely right. It's called crime. Conflict resolution, right? We trying to avoid crime in our community. That's what we trying to avoid. So I got another solution for you. David!
Yes, sir.
Step out. Give me Leviticus 19:17. AZ!
Yes, sir.
Step out. Read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17.
Bring it out!
Hate thy brother in thine heart.
So stop. It says, thou shalt not. That means you're not supposed to hate your brother or your sister in your mind. Come on.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
It says, thou shalt in any wise. That means no matter the situation, we have to rebuke or correct our neighbor, which is our brother and our sister, because we're all the same people. Come on.
And not suffer sin upon him.
And not suffer sin upon him. That means don't let that go by. Don't allow violence, crime, and hatred, which leads to murder, to go on in our community. Come on.
Verse 18, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudges against the children of thy people.
So stop. It says, thou shalt not avenge, means give revenge or pay back on, or nor bear grudges on the children of your people. That means bear grudges is like, oh, he did something to me 15 years ago. I still hate him. I gotta kill him. Because everything that is hatred leads to murder. Is that it?
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
If you love yourself, you are to love your brother also, or your sister. Come on.
I am the Lord.
He is the Lord. Because since hatred leads to murder, and there's a lot that going on in Texas, it's killing our communities.
Oh, praise. Fall in. I'm going to talk about right there. I'm talking about these young men are getting trained up, and they understand the role. They understand the mission. They understand not to hate their brother in their heart. They understand that, hey, we got to build up community. And it starts with each one of them brothers right there. Each one of them brothers is a perfect example to the young men that's out here. So, with that, young prophets.
Yes, sir.
What you gotta have when you out here? What you gotta have? What you gotta have? I was thinking about that. Discipline. Discipline is what our community is missing. So I wrote this little quote. It says, discipline is a lifestyle. Discipline does not expire. Discipline is forever. And discipline is unity. And we need unity in our community. So with that, young prophets,
Yes, sir.
are you ready? Are you ready? Proceed.
Young prophets?
Yes, sir.
East corner, move. Nation time. Who? Right. All right. All right.
As you can see, those are young men of all ages who are being guided and trained up a different way than a lot of us were in our communities. All right. So we hopefully y'all get some of this examples that have been said before y'all today. All right.
All right.
What is nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And